Maybe after a warm-up game. Just woke up, cleaned up a bunch of dog messes that got made, and get some coffee. Yeah, I'm gonna do one, and it might be good for squat activity. Yeah, I'm exceptionally tired today. Horrible combination of I slept in but got no rest. Just doesn't feel good. Cat's on a timer of can't go more than 5 minutes without jumping up on the desk in my face. Why? I did get my second hefty last night. Store rollover. That's kind of nice. I was hoping to get five sluggers though, but I know the odds of that are exceptionally skim, thin, slim. I can't even speak. Trying to debate on this dual hefty and a pulsar. I was trying to debate between the Fury to get a reload so you can shoot longer, or the Purifier so that you do more damage. Like they both have their purposes, right? I ended up going with the Purifier for now, both because it helps my teammate, and in theory, killing somebody faster is better than getting more shots at them because they're gone. But when you run into multiple people, sometimes the ammo's pretty damn nice. Battle contract found. Prepare to warp. I should be able to start leveling the new pilot at some point today. Your head again. Well, it's just funny. Rarely got to play it, and then I started playing with you yesterday, and since then, literally 90% of my games have been your head. I'll play one, then I'm going to see how my progress on the dailies is. I don't know exactly what I need done on these. Well, let's try the new one. It's got sprint, which I really like sprint on these objective modes. Actually, you know what? Sprint's not bad on any of them. And if you combine that with the, what is it? There's that pilot that, oh shit, I'm blocking him. I hate that. I hate when people do that to me. The pilot that gets you a speed boost every time you use gear. If you, put sprint on him, you can get some crazy speed. I am in trouble here. Yep. Oh. Buy enough time to get my shields back. It's low. But I've had a guy up to almost 300 kilometers an hour doing that shit. It was pretty fun. That was before I came back, though. I haven't tried to see if it's still valid. This combo is really not that bad, all things considered. I know 3 hefties might be better, but the Pulsar's better at taking out shields, and the fact that they have a different fire rate and stuff means that I'm often not left with my pants completely down, you know? That guy got away. There we go. I lived long enough to give my team another boost, which is what I wanted. But now they need to get in there and do something with it, right? I think the damage boost is definitely the way to go. Purifier, I don't know if it's slept on or not, but it's extremely good. Still a bit bummed overall at the whole concept of reflect armor. Both the, there's the pilot that has it and the module for it. It's a really cool concept. My problem with it is, what's the counter to it? If somebody gets in your face and pops reflect, what's the counter, right? Because the only counter in any game that has reflect damage is, well, when they hit reflect damage, you stop attacking them, right? Well, just don't hurt the guy that's killing you. Really isn't. That's not counterplay. You can't really get away with that, you know? Why does nobody stand in here? You know how much faster you drain this thing if you get 2 or 3 people in it? People just want kills. They don't want to. They're not as worried about winning. I don't know. I don't like to waste time, so the faster this runs, the better. An awkward angle, since they go up and down. It's another thing. 3 Geminis with the Purifier chest piece is pretty ridiculous. And I like the Geminis now because they're almost 100% a skill weapon. Like, they hit like a truck, but it can be really hard to use them. Oh, shit. Especially at close range. He fires his initial round, and then he's a little sluggish. Meanwhile, yeah, if I could hit the same spot, he'd be dead. I mean, this is just crazy damage. If you get too close, though, you actually can start missing because your shots go above and below him, which is kind of funny. This guy's giving me a run for my money on his little game. Couldn't be following him still. I recognize this error, but I'm doing it anyway. One more hit. Good hit, and I got him, but I can't seem to get it. Yeah. And this is where the gun fails. I mean, you don't land your shots. Definitely one of the harder weapons to use. But I think it's really. Got my Volta already. Problem, huh? Yeah, there was the tiniest chance I'd get one of those down, but that was just bad choices on my part. I need to use a flanker or tactician torso. Dang it! The Gozer and the Punisher, I mean, they're where they should be as far as, like, balance, I think. They both are very easy to use and can be pretty effective. I think that they're in a good spot. Damn. That guy behind me got me. Ignored him for way too long. I think my team's almost out of dudes, so we're gonna lose on that. Damn, I'm out. And they win, even though we were ahead. Pretty frustrating. Don't think we have enough. Keep running. A Punisher and A Shredder. Neat looking mech, but that's not nearly enough weapons, right? I mean, I'm a little bummed that, like, the quote-unquote best is almost always just as many guns as possible. Because I think there should be more variety than that. But, having said that, it did not seem like enough weapons. These dailies. We get new weeklies tonight. Already almost done with the do damage with flankers or tactician. We clearly have some flankers or tactician torsos because we're making some progress there, so we'll get there eventually. I like these days where all of the challenges are things that we can do without really having to play differently. I want to get the new chest piece though that heals, so I have an option other than the tier chest if I want to play support. Surprised there's no like heal pylon you can put down in the module. Or heal weapon. There is no heal weapon, right? Like a weapon that you shoot friendlies with. Kind of surprised if War Robots doesn't have it, right? The mobile versions. Yeah, there's arms that heal. Yeah, and there's the Titan that heals too, but I mean that's like the tier, it's built into the back. Might be overpowered. I'd kind of like to see a weapon or a module that converts similar to how the Fenrir heals you based on damage done. Like that, but instead of healing you, it heals the people around you. I think that would be. There are currently 5 robots and 3 titans with healing. The other. I am joinable. If you are not coming, let me know and I will launch another one. Got a mech code? Man, I got it. I got enough mechs now. Why do they always have eyes and L's in their code. Like nobody, I guess English might not be their primary language, right? But like, you don't use O, you don't use S, you don't use I, you don't use L. Like you straight up aren't supposed to use letters that can be confused, right? An S could be a 5, an I could be a 1 or an L. O could be a 0, things like that. You don't use those in codes. You just ignore those letters. They clearly didn't get the memo. What do we got? Oh, more sluggers? I think you already gave me this one. I think you already gave me this one, so now I got a duplicate here. But I don't have, maybe mix some of these up. But yeah, I think you already gave me this one. You gave me a 5 slugger to test out yesterday. It's pretty good. Just the sound alone. I really liking the sluggers. Is there any way to squeeze a hefty in with the sluggers? Well, I did get a one-shot kill, by the way. Let me pull this up because this was pretty satisfying. I think it's the last thing I captured on here. He was using the triple horde build that I got from you. Low quality. When you first load these, they're bad. If this is the one, that is the triple horde, right? Yeah. This was some satisfaction. A mech that, like, things either go really right or really wrong. Like, there's no in between on this design. I came around the corner here. I'm like, oh look, dude. Oh shit. Yeah, it's just fun. Yeah, that one definitely worked. What was different about that and the other 5 slugger build? Where the hell did it even go? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, gotcha. That one was low profile. I had the ammo though, see, and oh yeah, I put the ammo on it. That's right. I don't know. I'm a big fan of the ammo. I think I'd rather be a little squishier and be able to have the fast reload because so good. What do we? Yeah, I don't have the Kumo legs, but I can get them eventually by leveling. Yeah, 191. That's a long way away. So I really just need. I need the ammo thing. Is that yeah? That's craftable too. I just need to get some. Is that sluggers and hefty? Ah, 3 sluggers is as good as you can get. That's unfortunate. Do enough damage to be worth. And just the fact that you can keep shooting, I think, in a lot of cases, like people wait for that opening, and if it never happens, they panic. You know, so that alone is a reason that I think that sometimes staggering your weapons can be good. The psychological aspect. Constant damage. You never have to actually. That's part of why I like the Geminis, is you never have to stop attacking. It's all on your terms, you know? Definitely pretty good. It'll be a year before I can afford any of this shit. That part really sucks. What's the nucleon in that roll? It's got good range. The sluggers don't, right? Are they short? Yeah. Oh, because they'd be down right. 20 on the range. Slots in just fine. People tend to be very hesitant about mixing weapons, but I like that 2 Punisher 2 Rampant build, or Rampart build, I found is very strong. In part because it's mixed. This might even be better than the Hefty. But again, I don't have it, right? So there's a more sizable reload. Yeah, there's more downtime between shots, but it's also possible. I don't know if we can't look at the what the upgrades are. If upgrading this Urano or whatever it's called, Nucleon. If upgrading the Nucleon gives it more ammo or faster reload, which it probably does at least one of those, right? Then this might work out okay. I am kind of curious if we took... Yeah, this NVIDIA Broadcast works wonders, by the way. It uses AI to remove background sound. I have a little yapper here that we're watching, and this dog has not shut up the entire time, and none of it goes through on the stream. It's actually amazing. That puts me one over. Is there anything that's 56? That's in theory. We're not actually making it. It's too heavy, too light. Let's see, there's still that overlap. Thank you, thank you. $56 months in a row is impressive, but why only a 13-month streak? Tisk tisk. I tried this new one, and now I'm going to launch. My dog. Stop barking. Valid code. Is the dash actually in there? Interesting. I did not think a dash was possible. Sluggers. Are a little too sensitive. I didn't mean to hit that. Yeah, Iron Veil's another one I want. That's also not available, right? Yeah, store only. 70% less damage. It feels like, feels like those numbers might be a little high. Similar to the whole, like, what do you do when they have reflect up? You just don't attack them. This feels like you could easily... 70% seems kind of high. Tanky boy, huh? Really tanky. I bet this is pretty good. Shame you can't fit quick fix on, right? Because of the amount of armor you have. That would be so cool. It's still really good. This is something I could see me playing. Although, again, I like the heavy, well armored. You can see I'm running 2 purifiers in my current lineup, but speed for me always ends up being what I gravitate towards. I need to make some more decent speed ones. Spawn exploder goblins. Why is that still on there? That's kind of funny. Don't spend your points on something for a game I'm not currently playing. I do need to see sponges. Yeah, that's those are tie-ins. Give me a second here for the extension. Let me remember which one. It was a Vampire Survivor like game. That is for Deadly Days Road Trip, which is not currently activated. So that's kind of weird that those are. That's kind of weird. For why those are on there. All right, I'm gonna refill my coffee and then I'm launching it. Communication is not strong in this household. All right, let's go. Got a combined 76. One more level. Oh, almost at the hype train. Haven't had a hype train in a while, but there you go. We're on the way to it. Another minute and a half. If we get 4 subs, we hit the hype train. If it really does anything other than push that dopamine, right? There's not many people that don't like dopamine. Let's be real.
Battle contract found. Prepare to warp. 5, 4, 1. Warp primed.
Hey, good luck. Need more spearhead. Just weird. It's like they flipped a switch. Spearhead only. I'm gonna rush to the point. My speedy. Speedy Gonzalez. Damage buff build. Forward to being in a high enough rank that I can count on the random teammates a little more. Because then I'll play slightly more supporty builds. It's got a slow system. Tom and Frank. Those have got to be bots, right? Oh my god, dude. Yeah, see, that shit pisses me off. I lost my entire sprint because that dude couldn't figure out how to walk in a straight line. Very frustrating. A lot more coming. It's be almost time to hit him with the stomper. I'm gonna back off a bit. Hopefully no friendlies get killed, but I do see a friendly not getting out of there. Yep. Team killed. Good times. Always interesting to friendly fire team kill in a game that doesn't have friendly fire. To say this build isn't flashy, but it definitely works. Kill this guy and sprint to the next one. It's all alone. Just say I'm on a pretty crazy tear at the moment. I have some more damage. Time I've gotten to use that in this live. Seems good. Oh. 7 kills and 8 assists in one life. Okay. Take it. Here with my little clippity cloppity spider mech. I love these ribbon legs. They're just neat looking. ass pounded. Ended up in the same game with or a game with the same dude like 4 times in a row yesterday, and he was on my team every single time, and he was running a healing mech. It was actually pretty good. Say healing mech. He was also doing crazy good damage, but. Too bad. Only used my second mech. Better matches. They're 14 and 10. Yeesh. It's on the dailies too. Buy this new pilot and start leveling them. And put on a on one of my mechs. This one in first. Cooldown, get a shield. Let's reduce gear. This mech has gears. Here, does it? It has front and damage. The new guy, Giancarlo. Special weapon. Good luck to you. I do see a lot of these spider mechs, right? They seem extremely popular.
Battle contract found. Prepare to warp.
Yeah, they seem pretty good. I mean, really, the only downsides right now are, they're not as tanky in general, and not being able to shoot over some things, right? But that's map dependent anyway. Now, if you're a tall mech and you got a spider in front of you, it works out pretty well. You can shoot right over him. Make him take all your leg shots. It's last mech standing. And the all purifier build, those arms are so far out. It just looks so weird. Here and give them my damage boost. On up. There's somebody behind me, damn it. One behind us, I'm falling back. Well, they finally got me. Now, what would be better is if some of the spider legs could actually walk up the side. I'd like to just walk up this. That would be nice. trouble. No. Get out of here. And then the ship. Yeah. Piloting error. Hmm. Heals if you end up needing them. The double damage is up. I'm gonna make my way towards it. Never mind. I got it.
Repair drone deployed.
Way tougher than I expected.
Power up available. Titan discharge.
Barrier's gone.
Power up available.
What that particular power up is. They've added so many of them since I last played. That looks like it might be shields. Yeah, shields.
Shields restored.
Power up available. Enemy Titan deployed.
Boosting defenses.
Heal animation in this game is actually pretty satisfying. They are down to all Titans. Pretty much. Are you shooting me, or is there somebody over there?
Power up available.
No. One of these days you're gonna shoot me, I'm gonna turn around to see what's going on and I'm gonna die. Then I might be a little upset.
Your team controls the power up.
Drone
Heal down, the guy tries to jump out of it. Dead. I think when you're down to like one guy, if he hasn't gotten a kill in X seconds or whatever, it should just show where he is on the map. It's really not fun playing the whole hide and seek at the end of every last man standing.
Power up available.
Yeah.
Incoming missiles. Incoming missiles. Barriers gone. Repair drone deployed.
Ignore my repairs again. Should know better.
Incoming missiles. Incoming missiles.
Power up available. You're gaining all the power up.
Repairing armor.
It spends like 4 minutes just running.
Power up available.
Repair drone deployed.
You're gaining all the power up.
What we need now is to destroy 2 robots in the next fight.
artifact found. Prepare to warp. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warp gate connected.
Power up available.
Power up available. It says that before it even loads. Orca. A lot of Warhammer princes in the last week. Flying around like this makes me want to play some more Century. I haven't played that since it launched. Still makes me sick. The dragon dogfighting game. If it's still running, it was a very fun game. And free. Free's always good.
Boost.
It's feel like that all the time, doesn't it? I don't know if I'm gonna get there in time. Is there anything worse than almost getting to it and then they get it and kill you because they got it? Okay, I got it. Love getting the double damage and doing a immediate triple. Right, if I got that, I hope you got it. I realized at the last second I didn't want it because I already had my stuff charged. It's weird in TDM that the power-up location doesn't change, but in Last Man Standing it does. Probably my favorite power-up right there. It's just fun when you one-shot people. Especially campers. Oh. Gotta get their snipers and artillery off those roofs. Yeah,
Power up available. Your team controls the power up.
Jesus, can't kill this guy. I don't know.
Titan is ready. Your team controls the power up. Your team controls the power up.
Got a sniper on my in my hangar at the moment. Wish I did. 'Cause hate getting stuck with only a sniper left, but at the same time, it's really nice having one available. I throw my double Zeus back on the in my hangar.
Power up available. The enemy controls the power up. Power up available.
Yeah, I love double damage on the Titan though.
Allies eclipse penetrated. Power up available. Your team controls the power up.
You look like a jellyfish. Somebody mentioned that on Reddit, and I can't unsee it now. When the spider does the double jump, look just like a jellyfish. All my hours playing with the Magneto has paid off in the form of the Volta. Seems to have a very similar travel time.
The enemy controls the power up. Available.
Holy crap. Teammate with the Purifier just constantly buffing my Titan with damage. Pretty good. slide my sniper back in here. Go ahead and put our good sniper pilot on. Good to go. Have a good one. Marvel Rivals tournament drama is
Battle contract found.
kind of over the top.
Prepare to warp.
People keep referring to it as a 40K tournament, which makes me think of Warhammer 40K though. But it was a $40,000 tournament. Now that's an odd mix. Got 3 different weapon types that all require different aim. That's probably not a great idea. Oh, if it works, right?
Allied hold more warp gates.
Man, flamers are still awfully good. 3 incinerators. It hurts. I wonder if that's still not... It used to be that it wasn't a good idea to run more than 1 incinerator because the burn didn't stack, even though the rest did. I don't know if that's still true or not. Need heals? People need heals? Nobody here needs... Who needs heal?
Marathon deployed. Marathon deployed.
A lot of incinerators this match. They backed it. Or not.
Enemies hold more warp gates.
I still think this is a really solid design. It's mobile, it does good damage, it can do damage in a straight line or indirect. Has heals. Pretty decent mech.
Enemies hold more warp gates. Enemy Titan deployed.
a heal for you. 8, 7, 6. Yeah, we need to abandon this. Oh shit, where's my team? If we owned that, I could just land on it and switch to my Titan. It's not gonna happen. Yep. Ready. All here. Assume they could have got it. I didn't see the death measure. None of that hitting. No. Hitting him. This is dangerous. Yep. Let's pull out the sniper here. Levels with a lot of these pilots, which is good. Definitely the slowest part of the game, other than, you know, getting gear and waiting for the next day to randomly have a tiny chance of getting what you want. I could buy like a shoulder and see if another thing pops in. I could buy a trebuchet and see if a weapon drops in. It's definite risk. Like, what is the percent chance of me getting a chest piece that I want, or just a piece? I guess 0.6%, 0.58% chance of each of the pieces of the hitcher, which is the new Mac. Great. Goes in there. I need that. Add up the Anansi, the Decker. I need all of these. Series, I really want the chest piece. 0.6 chance. That's the whole Titan. As bad, right? The iron is only a 0.12 chance. Oh, that's no, that's way worse. Yeah, 0.12% chance. Terrible. Yes, the odds of me getting that series torso is not good. 0.1%. It's just that's doesn't seem even remotely fair. 0.1%. Plot 3, I've got a 6.6% chance of the ammo fab. Don't have. Iron Veil's a 2%. Fly Surge is 2%. Need those. It's frustrating. Alright, we're gonna buy a Treb and we're gonna buy the shoulder because those are the key. The irony of if we spend too much money to try and get something to appear and then we don't have money to buy the thing that appears, that would be, you know, save the rest for tomorrow's purchase. Here's a Hitcher bundle. These sets of legs? That's not terrible. Price isn't great. Look at those and see. I might have some extra points I can. Oh, the sluggers are here, and you can buy up to 5 of them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to look into cashing in some of my reward points. Second screen because something I actually really want for the. We've been saving some points here, so we might be able to get some Microsoft redeem. Game point. We've changed everything around. Redeem point. Coming soon. Spend your points directly on the console. Yeah, but how do I do it right here on the web? Like you used to be able to. Yeah, they moved everything around. This is going to take a minute. I apologize. Here it is. Shop. I understand them wanting to also have it available on the console, right? Because not everybody has a PC they can go do things on. Some people just have the console. 15,000 points. Here. I typed in for Roboto. Like there's a free currency available for Xbox Ultimate people. That's good. He's redeemed for some points. So the Hitcher, what does that have in it? Is that 3 neutrinos or neutrons? Because that would be nice. think I clicked right as the coin was being added to the account, and it is not liking this. That's on soft lock. I still don't have control. Lost audio. This is very odd. Power off the Xbox and I'll be right back on. What happened? I turned off my Xbox and my phone beeped. Hey, you've got point. Take another look at these. We've got the Anansi legs. I might. The sluggers. I'm certainly going to. What is in? Oh, did the sound again, but weird. Okay, yeah, it's 3 nucleons, which I don't own. It's the new Hitcher, which I don't own. Don't know if I own this pilot or not. I guess not, because it would say owned. Is he any good? Less damage. Destroying an enemy refills ammunition. That could be really good on a handful of weapons. Things still boost your damage. I hate that. That one does. So the pilot's not good, but the rest of this build or bundle is not terrible. However, 900 points is a lot of points. A lot of points. Here, and that's a different Hitcher bundle. What is the difference? Doesn't have the coin? Probably the only difference. 11 items versus 10, yeah. 6,000 coin, only difference. 6,000 coin is not worth 150 warp reels. It's a different pilot, too. The other pilot wasn't particularly amazing. Back to 3 guns and 2 modules. This one is 3 guns, 2 modules, and a... Yeah. That's the better deal there. A lot of salvage, but again, not worth the money. Cyclops bundle. We already own a Cyclops. I'm not worried about that. Nope. Salvage? Nope. Reload. Defense. Assist reduced gear. I personally really like. Damage speeds up your weapon. Standing still. They love that standing still. Play this one because seems to just be free, right? You spend 10. I think it's just to keep people engaged with the shop, right? If you come in here to get your free thing, you're going to see the others. It's available. So that would be 750. 5 of these is 400. That's a lot. We're gonna do it though. pass by these. Lower. Oh, and it resets where we are. That's just that's it. He wants like user, smoothness for the user. Nobody gives a shit about that. I don't know. Like, I was a programmer. I don't understand how programmers don't feel, right? Have empathy for the people they're designing things for. Think about this one here, because I don't own them. I don't think I can craft them. I don't know that they're that good a leg either. I want to compare these. And I need to go compare these to the other spider legs I have. And ones that I can make. Which spider legs can I make? Oh, I can craft them. Yeah, so I'm not worried about it. We'll get them eventually. 86, 48, 21. They have good feel. Which I can't make. These are faster, but way less fuel. Yeah, so those, I think the Anansi legs might actually be decent. The hitcher itself. Focus on this. Now we have sluggers. This slugger build, I think, does have it. No, it had Kumo legs, right? Yeah, we do not. There's 5 sluggers. We don't have the ammo. Definitely want that on there. See what legs we can come up with. 54. I mean, those might be the only legs that can do that and move quickly. See, this one would technically work. Legs would work. Much less armor, but much faster. Picture legs would work, but they're weaker in every stat. That's kind of weird. They would give me room for cycle gear as well, though, right? So that might not be terrible. In theory, I could thing that costs 2 and 4 over here, which could be the heal right here. That would come out even. Let's save this one. We can't use it because we don't have the supply gear yet. I don't really want to change it. Yeah, I'll check that out in just a bit. I'm going to try and get my nucleons tested here, but here we go with this one. It would be, wasn't quite one shot in that situation. But we can always slap this down and go. Just become a turret, you know? Not too bad. Too bad. Way too many builds right now. Take a look at your new one here. Compare the two hefties to things. And there's an interesting choice. I'm gonna make this one, see how it works. Is there no button to auto like try and fill these? It just seems weird to me. Like I'd like it to just like if I don't have that the Decker shoulder, so I do need something there. That weighs 12. Yeah, there should be a single button I can hit that if anything's not in my hanger, it puts it on here, right? These are in my hanger. I do have to, I'll have to pull that out if I want to do your hefties. Give me a minute here. Don't have this one. That weighs 1. So while we don't have it, we can just put something else on that weighs 1. Missile. Five and 3. I think we can get away with throwing on the other ones instead. But I want to compare. This is actual DPS and range. What is it? 275 range. Actual DPS would be. Oh, because those are. Nucleon would be lower DPS, more to the shield. It's not that much lower, though, all things considered. Much harder reload, though. We also have much higher range. And that does put us over on energy. That sucks. What do you do about that? I don't think there's a 58. 58's a lot. I don't think we can go over that. You squeezed everything in there, I think. I have to get rid of this, which does drastically lower our 47. That's 40. How much do we lose going to it? Weight isn't the problem. I knew that. Do that every now and then. Transposing the numbers. Yeah, that is almost certainly true. I just want to try it, and I don't want to undo my other mech yet, because it's what I'm actively using. And I already have my hefties at level 7, so it definitely would be better in that sense too. Seems okay. We almost healed back all of our damage from the Fenrir, too. I wonder, like, what's the point of the Fenrir's ability when the Purifier does the same thing without the penalty? And it does it for your group, right? So you get a little more damage with the Fenrir, but it costs you a lot of health. It seems dangerous. Pop it here when we, see how long we can use that. I mean, 6.2 seconds is not terrible. And the Hefties, you get, looks like more DPS at less range is really what it comes down to. And much less energy use, which is good. Especially for a heavy mech, right? Because energy is definitely a bit of a premium. Look at what we get when we upgrade loggers and when we upgrade nuclear. I just keep calling them the wrong thing. I'll get it eventually. Okay, so we get more ammo pretty quickly. Faster rate of fire, more ammo. Faster rate of fire, and a lot more. Pretty good. When do we get the breakpoints here? We can barely upgrade them and get one more ammo. We don't have the salvage at the moment, but that'll be one of the first things I do for sure. That seems good. Storm pikes aren't terrible with sluggers either, right? What's this get as we level it up? Damage, ammo. Yep. A decent amount of ammo increase too. 10. And a 10% reload isn't bad. 4 seconds is still pretty scary though. Extra ammo. Break point to get any more ammo there. Right here at 12,000. Need to get some more salvage. We'll try this one out. This is, and I really like this one here. But we'll replace it for now. I want to keep that sniper in there. Paint it. Be mossy. I've been mossy in a ugly ass mossy one. We still only have the 2 hefties, but I could now that's the other thing to check out, right? Is how feasible would it be to pull out the pulsar 5 and 4? You could pull that out for the Leon. Now, what advantage does the pulsar even have? Like what? I don't like power creep. Why would you ever use a pulsar over this? You get faster reload and 1 less energy. That's sure there might be a you know a niche build that you need that extra energy or it doesn't work. But this is better in every stat without being upgraded. And I think my pulsar might actually be level 3 or something. It is level 3. I don't understand that. That just seems like straight power creep. Not a huge fan. Decent damage at 500 range, and really good when we get in close enough for that one. Any good new weapons, I just worry about that. I'll tell you another interesting game that I kind of miss playing is Crossout, but I have no idea how it's doing right now. I'm so far behind on that one. But both that one and this one have the problem of they definitely went down the pay to win route. And on top of that, coming back to it is pretty rough. I mean, I just had to cash in a bunch of Xbox points to get these sluggers and pitchers. Which means I'm not going to have those points for the next game.
Battle contract found. Prepare to warp.
They aren't exactly a low profile gun, but neither was the Pulsar, right?
Warp
Like they look massive up there. We know a release date on the Star Wars pod racing game that was teased. Here's that. Galactic Racer. That's what Galactic Racer. Sometime this year. Thanks. That's all. That's the kind of game that, if they do it right, could be around for a long. Oh, what it always comes down to, though, right? Can they do it right? Certain games, like you have to try to screw them up. They print money, right? All right, so here we go. We'll see if we see any kind of downside to this other than the fast or longer reload. I forgot, I did want to try out the other dude on here, the one that gives you a speed boost every time you use gear. Somebody triggered that early, and it kind of sucks. Because then you can't use it to actually get them off the point.
weapons.
Did not get that guy, yeah. So that was on me. I think the mech was doing fine, but I fucked that up. Alright, we'll try the other one here. That's the fastest I've died in a long time, especially with that mech. We gotta be careful because we're going to be nuking our own health on. I do think that like bringing heals on a mech that uses the Fenrir torso is a good idea, and you had that right. But you know you're going to be taking damage. You're doing it to yourself, right? Alright. Here we go. First use of the sluggers in a game.
Dark mode. Mine field deployed.
Next probe located.
It's okay so far. Very easy to use, which is an important thing. Get a reload in here while we're. I do want to try the 5 sluggers though. I might like do that next game. I really wish I had the reload supply. Do I die automatically if I trigger Fenrir when I'm this wounded? Inquiring minds want to know, or does it just put me down to like some kind of minimum? Wait until his... It let us heal.
Titan is ready.
It let us heal, didn't it? Oh, we can go... Oh, we can't switch to a Titan in this mode. Yeah, this definitely works. Like, without a doubt.
Warp probe active.
Get over there and...
Berserk mode.
Oh, he brought weak legs. I wish I was better at visually identifying that, like, before I do damage. Usually I'm pretty good at going, oh, that took a lot more damage than I thought it would. And then hitting the right spot. But I wish I could just look at somebody and go, hey, those are weak arms. I should aim at those.
Next probe located.
Up there, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna leave this one early. Because I want to get up there and put the mine down.
Warp probe.
I love that little dangly leg when you make it turn in the air. It just feels fun. Can I make it up this elevator? This thing's usually a death trap. I hear somebody right above me. I'm a little nervous. Oh, I wasted my heal. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Yeah. Elevator popped up. I shouldn't have used it there. No way. Oh, that guy's dead. Be careful where you stand. Second, I thought that guy was AFK, and that reminded me we haven't seen an AFK today, which is nice. No, those missiles he's got, they look neat. There with him. Wish he'd stop stopping. There's a guy right here. Why is he not capping it? That's weird. Yeah. The Ares shield is still awfully dead.
Enemy Titan deployed.
Fucked. You're right, Grim. Oh, gotta love shutting down a Grim that's got you in the lawnmower. Builds definitely worked. Let's try the let's try swapping out the slugger one. I also need to rename. I think for now I'm gonna stick with naming what's actually on them. So this is slug. Okay. Now 5 slugger and see what we can do. I got to prune these today because this is too many. In part because of the codes. I already had too many, but then I've been putting in all your codes. And slugger missing. Sluggers on spider legs, right? Let's see it. I don't have that many spider leg ones. Guess we'll make a new one. Let's get rid of the default hitcher. Take this one then. The legs don't really matter. What do I want for 5 sluggers? Do we want to do the Fenrir on that? Might not be terrible. What is the hitcher, by the way? Spawn a drone with a flat wings that deals damage. You know what? Let's try it because we haven't. We can't do 5 sluggers because it's got a heavy. Fine. I'm kind of curious to try out the new test piece. It is a. Well, that better do a whole lot of damage or charge super fast to be worth, right? 40-second charge. That's not that fast. 5-second charge for. I don't think this is going to be good for a chess piece. Like on paper, it looks bad, but we'll see. 38.5. Best average, like actually pretty decent heavy arms. But what are some good light 2-weapon arms? Those are high shield. That might not be terrible. This one has 2. Middle of the road. Lisa does not have 2. At the series, no, the hitch has 2, but that's heavy, so I was wrong there. Got Ares for now. Not the lightest if we run into a weight problem. Fix that. I took that off the mech, but I shouldn't have taken it off. Damn it. Okay, so we know we want sluggers. This is the kind of thing, really, that like voice commands would be nice. You just highlight a slot and say add a slugger here. That'd be kind of nice, right? Careful. I guess we could do a slugger here, and even though that's a heavy slugger, right? Saying we can't. 5 sluggers. 5720. 5820 is the thinner legs. Leaves us with no room for other stuff. No energy. One way. Now we could put the reflector on if we lowered the arms. Same with the chest piece, doesn't have to be a 13, it could be a 12. We could go 14 there and 11 on one of these. That might be better too. Not gonna worry about that right now. Yeah. The ricochet. No, damaging an enemy with gear. Well, we're not gonna have gear, so that doesn't help. He's got. Yeah, I want ricochet on this one. Whenever you lose skills, and we're gonna put a leveled up ratchet on here.
Battle contract found. Prepare to warp.
Look at who's making Galactic Racer. Like, certainly looks nice.
Warp online.
Yeah. Spearhead again. Only feels like the weighting in the rotation has changed. Let's start this one. Let's go slow though, you know. I'm guessing 4 of these is going to be the sweet spot for me personally. Maybe even 3 on a fast mech. They do seem pretty good though, the sluggers. Like maybe I'll try and put them in my my ramp. I know I'm guilty of this too, because everybody does it at some point. But man, when you got a friendly in front of you, assume they're going to have to come back. Like, don't just stand there. Man, is it frustrating when you're trying to get to cover and a friendly blocks you and you die. Okay, this is a very fast cooldown on the attack. This thing. That is very good damage. Put some shields back. No. Can we get out of here? Nope. They performed pretty good. Sluggers seem good, but yeah, take something like my healer here with the 4 gozers and put 4 sluggers on there and see how that goes, right? I will try sniping for a bit. Our team does seem to be going for the point. Sniping doesn't work in this mode if your team just sits back. But this team seems to be getting in there. Do not have a good angle though.
Next probe located.
Expose myself yet. Guess we'll go over because next one's over that way anyway. Oh, they had a bunch of snipers back. That's why they're losing. There's cannon up there sniping. Bad idea, sir. Bad idea. Does he not know that the warp point's on the other side of the map then? Yeah, they are staying way back. We're gonna win because of it. I'm gonna be in here all alone as a sniper. Okay, why are they not tapping it? This keeps happening. I don't get it. Why is my team not here? See, every time I play a sniper, I swear to God, I pulled off the point. And then I realized that, yeah, they never moved in on it. They're just now getting there. It's the dual hefty and a nucleon. Yeah, I think I said it right that time. This is a very solid one.
Enemy Titan deployed. Next probe located.
trade a regular mech for a Titan any day. Interesting that there's no Titan pilots, right? Not a thing that they have.
Deployed.
How does the lore handle that? Are the Titans actually robots? That's one thing that always bothered me about the game. It's called War Robots, but they're not robots. They have pilots. Robots don't have pilots. My shot's hitting, by the way. Oh,
Next probe located.
we were winning. We're still winning on score, but yeah, next one. You don't want to stand in the middle, right? Does it not hurt you when it lands? I feel like it does. I'm not gonna test it. Yeah, it does hurt. Or at least it knocked me back. It might not hurt. Five sluggers, good. I'll do one more match with it, and then I'll try and tweak some lesser slugger builds. Good sweet spot. 3 million in damage. Seems okay. I did get use out of my sniper too. I was running two level 5 pilots. Power there. Definitely makes a difference. Another refill, and I'll be right back. All right. Oh, it should be on the screen. Do one more here with the 5 sluggers. Step it down. See how 4 works in 3. I think 2 would probably be just not enough damage. Three might be enough to be worth it if you had it on a faster mech. Just realized that this my slugger build, the two sluggers on the outside are painted incorrectly. Fix that. I think that I only had 3 weapons when I made that wrap. Didn't paint the 2 on the outside. Weapons 4 and 5. So far, this double hefty plus nucleon is really, really strong. What is the name of the damn weapon? I think I have said it differently every single time. Nucleon. Nucleon, okay. Oh, I do want to try the locust too. I only have one. I don't think it makes sense to try it with just one. But 3 different guns. Hmm.
Battle contract found. Prepare to warp. 5, 1, warp on.
Try these quintuple sluggers to start. And here we go with Spearhead again. I've not played very much TDM lately, which is fine by me. I think TDM is probably the least interesting of the modes for me. Although it is the mode that you don't notice how bad your teammates are doing, except for if they keep turning over the power up.
Warp probe active.
I think those hit him, let alone not doing good damage, right? Come on, people. Let's not all back up into the same spot. That's a little rough. $12,000 damage to that dude. That's not bad. My little wing thing from the hitcher. Scourge on the point. Looks like if you shoot it too close, the wings don't have time to open, and it didn't do any damage to that dude. You can't use it at close range. We got fucked.
Incoming missiles. Incoming missiles. Incoming missiles.
Yeah, the 5 sluggers, it works. No doubt about it. It definitely works.
Speed boost.
Even works with that torso, but I don't think that torso really adds anything to the build. There's a lot of other torsos that would probably be better. Yeah.
Next probe located. Warp probe active.
Incoming missiles.
Accidentally in their spawn. It ended as you would expect. Where am I tightening? Dude, he stopped capping it. People don't think the objectives matter. That much is clear. Alright.
Enemy Titan deployed. Enemy Titan deployed. Next probe located.
3 people on it more than doubles how fast this goes. Definitely makes a difference. $500 impact is that might be my best. A lot. I need a minute. I'm going to swap out this build. I guess I'll paint on it too while I'm thinking about it. No, I'm not doing these in the right order. It's now we can fighters, something like that. Just change those out for sluggers. Wouldn't get confusing. These all having the same damn names. Three sluggers. Different test piece. Go lighter. That wouldn't be terrible either. That one pulls you towards the robot. Kind of interesting. So we have 41 weight. Good. We can pick fast. Can't always pick fast. And I want more fuel. Terrible. That's the fastest. Leaves us with 2 extra. Here we could put on like the heal or something, or infinite ammo. Leads to 5. See how a 3 slugger build works. Oh, that's only 2 sluggers. How did I manage that? Oh, because I changed out the chest and it had on the chest. Well, shit. How do we fix that? We gotta take off the infinite ammo. Or change to something with 44. Scorpion. Do Scorpion then. Phantom have 43, yeah, that doesn't work. Pay attention to your slots. It matters. 38. Yeah, go Slugger. Why do I now? Oh my god, I'm not too bright here because the weapon itself weighs quite a bit. Got to go to 40. Be okay one of these days. Oh, that is so much slower though. I don't want to do that if I can avoid it. Might not be possible to avoid. So with one, so we either do a reflector. This one gets enough love. Sorry it took so long. Guess it took so long that you left. The 5 weapon builds are really powerful, but I think in almost every case, you're probably better off going 4 and bringing more utility.
Battle contract found. Prepare.
Very many YouTubers covering this game, are there?
5. One. Warp primed.
Good. Trying the new one. You know what? This chest piece combined with the laser that does damage when you're next to him is probably a pretty decent mix. Why is my team still not here? Get the fuck over here. I hate people. I'm gonna die because I'm alone where I'm supposed to be. No excuse for them all to be over there. He made it. I hate people. I do. I hate people. It's so frustrating. Oh look, now they're trickling in. They're still not going to the point. Do people not know that you get score faster when you're on it? Guy behind me. No, there wasn't. How was I getting hit then? I was getting pummeled. Again with the whole team not here. I don't understand why our team cannot move to the objective. Maybe they'll get lucky and the objective will be on top of them here. I'm gonna use my sniper. He caps it and then walks away. We don't really get that many points if you don't stay on it. People not understanding the mechanics of the game. I mean, I just came back and started playing. This is a new mode to me. Even I can figure that out, that, you know, hey, why are there icons showing how many people on a point? Maybe it matters. And then take a look at it, right? Really not tricky. He's over here shooting at me when there's a bad guy right next to him. Oh yeah, shit's weird. That guy might be okay. The other guy's using him as cover. They sigh, right? Did it really just spawn? Yeah, it spawned me in a place I can't move. That was weird.
Allies are close to victory. Enemy Titan deployed. Next probe located. All probe active.
Yeah, chase me off the point, which will let my team get back on the point. Gotta do something before they start healing. They're both matriarchs, they can heal each other. There we go. Again. Yay! I have to prune my Discord list at some point too. Trying to find the actual forum where people are talking about the game there. How did we do? It felt like another good one. Yep. Weren't yes though. Got on here. I like this one. Kind of curious what we would have to do to fit a fourth slugger on. Tricky. We have to go light. I think at this point we might be eating too much into 52 immobile. 52. Could drop 1 ton, so we need 51 or 52. That'd be a Raven, which means we lose quite a bit of speed. But, I mean, we do gain a lot of punch. The Raven's probably the closest. The series would work. It's slow and tanky. Not what we're looking for. Decker wouldn't have enough energy even if I owned it. Raven it is for this one. But, after not Ravana, Raven. Remember, the three weapon build is pretty good too. Here, we'll try the 4.
Battle contract found. Prepare to warp. 5,
Spearhead, look at that. Big shock. When and if Witchfire is coming to consoles. All right, try this abomination here again.
Full frame active.
Boy. Mistakes. We need our shield up before we turn. Yep. No way I can contest that. No, not a sniper. There's a triple dragoon. You can probably hit him from here. Can't move. Getting very lucky here. 3 seconds we could try our combo. Can we live for 3 seconds, damn it? Please. No. No. Neat looking little crab. That's something you can't do easily with the spider legs. That type of jump. Ah. Too much incoming firepower. Not used to being on this side.
Next probe located.
I go eat. Some good damage to me. Get in on the point. I haven't been playing the objective much. And I whine when people do that. So, being a hypocrite. Doesn't freeze you anymore. It just slows you down. It used to actually like lock you in place. My cover went away. That's unfortunate. Just lost in a while. My team. Like, I'm holding the point. There's one.
Enemy Titan deployed. Probe active.
Chance to catch up. You shooting at? Is there a guy over my head? Just fucking around. He's just fucking around. life for me. Any chance of coming back here?
Repair drone deployed.
Next probe located. Active.
Don't need healing. Get on the point, or we don't win. Like, at this point, we're running out of time. We need the extra score. I just don't get it. How do people not know that it ticks faster? One more guy on here, and we would probably catch up on this objective. We might not catch up otherwise. Somebody back up, please. Anyone? We even get points for being here, so.
Repair drone deployed.
Roll that far? That's kind of crazy.
Allies are close to victory.
See, if I wasn't here, we wouldn't be at 87, 88, 89. This point would already be done before we caught up.
Next probe located. Enemy Titan deployed.
Titan, that's bad. And here we gotta get on there. Or we lose.
Probe active.
That guy's down.
Repair drone deployed.
Yeah, he got off the point. Like, get on the point, people. We win. It's that simple. Hell of a comeback. They started running out of mechs, I think. I think I'm gonna go eat. I will catch you guys a bit later, and I hope you have a great day if I don't see you.